Yahweh Elohim of these United States of Lohem Alohem. I am God, Yahweh. It is the 7th hour this morning, September 8th, 2024, and I'm in Adamsville, Alabama, Jefferson County, on Venus, the planet of love, Elohim, Creator God, Yahweh. I am with my Chief Justice, Isaiah Karai Smith, and our trustee, Isaac Corey Arrow Smith, of the Dred Scott case of these United States for America, with David Rockefeller of God, Yahweh, Elohim. I am with the bank accounts for the USA, and with the Department of Education and the grant of discovery about fundings for certain things for the advancement of humanity there. I'm still doing my public school program here with David Rockefeller, me, God, Yahweh, love, Elohim. This morning, the 7th hour, September 8, 2024, I'm going to give a message about electrons, which is about my satellite and telescopes with telecommunications. And since AIDS and HIV has something to do with depleted white blood cells, and leprosy would be the image of it, of negroid men that turn into pinkish looking men. It's called leprosy. Albinos was the word that was used in English dictionary 500 years ago on Mother Planet Plymouth. So, electrons. My name is Norty and Tron, me, Lohem, Elohim, Norty and Tron. So I use my name with electrons, protons, and neutrons already. There. That I was creating that already. Creator Lohem, love, Elohim. I am a civilization. I was already doing that as Norty and Tron, so my name is right there, electrons there. So I took it out of telecommunications with the creator name Love, Elohim. Pronouncing his name almost Tel Communications. His name is Creator Love Elohim. With Tel Love Vision, his name is Creator Love Elohim. And Tel Love Phone, his name is Creator Love Elohim. And Telescope, his name is Creator Love Elohim. I am God Yahweh of your Elohim, whose name is love, with me, God Yahweh, at all times. So you was asking with Isaac Corey Aerosmith, May 19, 2017, which Elohim, you told you Creator Elohim, and which Creator had answered you, and with the creator named Love Elohim, I suppose, and which God, Yahweh, of your Elohim already. That's the Elohim of Isaac Corey Aerosmith, May 19, 2017 already. So, it has the parallels of the Bible of Jesus Christ from that dead earth from 500 years ago with May 19, 2017. But it's once he used it with his Lysic festival that it played a song, Lysic, 1997, that is El Yahweh already. Recorded a song loud and clear. So, the last 10 September 8th of 2015 to September 8th of 2024, you had a Lysic festival around springtime, right? It had agreed with you. I'm not your God Yahweh, and I'm definitely not your Elohim. It had agreed with you. I'm not your David Rockefeller neither, really. No, I don't know you at all. It's called strangers and foreigners, faggots. I don't know you. No. You have germs from another creator. Who's your creator? Well, to this moment. So electrons. I sat in front of my television with Isaac Corey Aerosmith in Adamsville, Alabama, September 8th, 2015. It's called High Definition, In My Element. His name, my television. You had a record about it somewhere. September 8th of 2016, I walked by so many cameras in Inglewood. I was standing at Magic Johnson Bank, September 8th, 2016, with Isaac Corey Aerosmith, me, God Yahweh, with Creator Elohim of this planet. It's Yahweh created this planet. I'm seeing with electrons there. My system. September 8th of 2017, I was on MTA bus system and the train system. Train go to the beach there. It has video cameras everywhere there. Me with your electrons. Me, God Yahweh Elohim, Isaac Corey Smith of the Dred Scott case, which lasts for 1 millennium. September 8th of 2018, I am Thomas Jefferson and George Washington. Me, God Yahweh love Elohim of the United States. Yeah, all right. And you want to play around with a question about religion and about my system, the United States, God, Yahweh, Elohim. Sure I am. Yeah, and what? And what? I created this planet too. The world ended up dying, but I used YouTube with this Verizon cell phone in 2018. I sent about 200 songs in 2018. Then September 8th of 2019, I discovered that electrons were being tampered with somewhere in the World Wide Web Internet computer from my cell phone. I used them, though. And then you had Lysic Festival that year, right? about Isaac Corbett Smith, right? That you don't know what God Yahweh Elohim, right? All right, sure. And then September 8th of 2020, well, I was using my cell phone, but I was listening to some of these things in YouTube there. Some of it has not had been changed, but some things have been altered there. It's pretty strange, but your world has gone through COVID-19. Death prophecy of Woodrow Wilson with Langston Hughes already, that your world was 100 years off with World War I, was your May 19, 2017 Rockefeller Code on this planet Venus, not planet Plymouth, where Woodrow Wilson was with Langston Hughes. It completely happened like we had with Henry Ford Motors Company. It would be all left with alphabet letters then. But I used electrons there. By September 8th of 2021, new cameras and recorders at my home here in Adamsville, Alabama. It worked just fine there. With electrons there, I told you I'm Lohem Alohem, me, God Yahweh, already. Your world kept dying. But I used a new computer, ASUS, that year. By September 8th of 2022, I uploaded some videos from that new computer. You was praying to me to the Vietnam War then that you had already, do we have a problem? When I did video funding in the Vietnam War. Whew. It's a long time ago on my other planet. But as JFK Fitzgerald Kennedy, I answered you on that. We did electrons plainly with my Gmails, files there. Google, Microsoft, yeah. By September 8th of 2023, I had finished doing the Bible, and I put some of my Bible verses in these Gmail. If you ever want to discover from God Yahweh Elohim that exists before the Bible was written with the word G-O-D. I shared it with you. These, I did about 100 verses out from Genesis to Revelation. These little verses right here is enough to find Rockefeller, at least, for May 19, 2017. And now it's September 8th of 2024. Now your Lilac festivals have changed to a Lilac festival, and then, something, right? All right, so electrons. I'm still Northern Tron, me, Lohem Alohem, creator love. I am God Yahweh of these United States already. And so your electrons are excluded from telecommunications. And with intellectual property, you are left with one electron created by me, God Yahweh. It does not start with computers. That's what Dred Scott case is about. Color plantation. Which color plantation? All color plantation of Dred Scott. With intellectual property. And so it doesn't start with a computer. We already had computers already. And so the electrons accumulate, and you will be weighed down with the body parts. So you have castration from Elohim. With electrons from intellectual property to telecommunications, you have Elohim castration with satellite and telescope. For everything with a penis, you will have envy of God Yahweh Elohim. That's the first male, Lohem. Love Elohim in creation, that your Elohim didn't create the body first. It was studying the body ended with age. Your Elohim can't create the body at all. It's the only word of Elohim that cannot create Elohim. It's that word Elohim. It had HIV or something, or AIDS or something. I'm love Lohem Elohim. So electrons are with the trees. Electrons are with water. It's called electricity or electrocuted. Electrons with the grass, the dew on the grass. Electrons with all fruits and vegetables, so they have their own juice or something like that. Electrons is with all flowers, that you make honey from it. Electrons is with all metals that come from the mountain, and after the water cools with the compository elements of vitamins and minerals, metals is there. You put the water right on the metal, it turns into rust or something, because they have electrons everywhere that are not part of satellite and telescopes and computers whatsoever. They're part of life, though, on this planet where God Yahweh created this planet, Venus, the planet of love, Elohim. And the electrons on my planet are not the same electrons with electricity, but it creates electricity. But the electrons on my planet are not the same electrons as pictures. They're not the same electrons as telescopes, satellites, and definitely not telecommunications, which were used with my Verizon cell phone from September 8th of 2015 to today, September 8th of 2024. Same network there. So, age is about faggot ghost spirit men that were shape-shifting every September 8th, from September 8th, 2015, and they became another image to September 8th of 2016, and then a different image as a faggot ghosts fucking each other from September 8th of 2016 to September 8th of 2017, and they disappeared and died, and shape-shifting, I'm the same God Yahweh, and they did that from September 8th of 2017, and shape-shift to another image, and didn't make it to September 8th of 2018, and they're just carrying AIDS and HIV. Eventually, there's annihilation happening. That what? Lohem didn't create the body, and Elohim didn't create the body first, and they have the thought of Lohem, and the thought of Elohim. We did not create the body first. Love did. So you're just carrying out word. His name is God Yahweh, but you made contact with his system, stealing his money. But his name is the United States, God Yahweh, Elohim, at all times. So you have a secular system with Isaac Corey Aerosmith with Dred Scott Case that what? We was trying to do Lohem Alohem. You had a creator Lohem that you called on in your past. Why are you not looking for it right now? You had a creator Elohim that you were looking for in your past. You called on Elohim. Why are you not looking for Elohim right now? You had a Lohem that you called on in your past, and you stopped looking for and worshiping me, God Yahweh. You had an Elohim in your past that you were looking for. You stopped looking for, but you called on this in your consciousness. You will be destroyed as Go spirit men. I'm not your Elohim or your Elohim. I am God Yahweh. You called on those words. Those words keep telling you. You have to find out why you called on Lohem in your past and why you called on Elohim in your past. It's definitely not because I'm God Yahweh. I created this planet. I'm the creator of this planet. Being is the planet of love, Elohim. So the Go spirit men, they're trying to play forgetfulness at all times. The shape-shifting AIDS and HIV carriers. There is nothing that you have left. You called on Lohem in your past. That's where you from, motherfucker. You called on Elohim in your past. That's where you from. That's the only thing you was learning. You was never learning about God Yahweh. I created my system without you. So AIDS and HIV, this is September 8th, 2024. And I'm the same God Yahweh Elohim of Lohem and of Elohim at all times. So the lies that you have told about those two words, your creator never spoke Lohem first, and your creator never spoke Elohim first. That's my name, God Yahweh. It uses my name, love. That's the creator love that we start with, only with the body and the mind, though. It's called creation of Elohim. So when it tried to steal the word love, tell love communication, tell love vision, tell love scope, tell love phone is all about the creator named love, Lohem Elohim. I am God Yahweh. I will not allow your creator love to love Lohem first. That's my command. It must love Elohim first. That's the only thing that I know of God Yahweh. That Elohim creates love. That word Lohem is age. It didn't create that. It didn't create that. That's where it could not create something. It's called like a need something that it couldn't create. Need like energy or power or something it couldn't create with Lohem of Elohim. That's where it stopped creating. So we started uncreation of Elohim. That word's called Lohem of Elohim. I've been carrying it for 40 million years just for you to have something called thought. And so you keep trying to think the word Lohem and trying to think the word Elohim, but you have no perception of Elohim. It's called thought. My word is called perfection. And if your Elohim ever claims it has one thing of perfection, I'm going to destroy your Elohim that you stole one thing of perception. That's my word, perfection. Me, God Yahweh. That your Elohim, we went through evolution. Your word was not completely, you didn't create everything else. You didn't create God Yahweh. I already was Lohem Elohim, me, love. So you have a problem today, September 8th, 2024, and I'm trying to help the World Wide Web Internet Computer, for I did create this solar system. The satellite and telescopes of mine from the first universe. I really created planet Plymouth Love Elohim, which is the first planet in this universe. I don't want to be compared with the universe inside of this universe here. So I do the solar system. Why? I'm creating systems like the banking system, public school system, Rockefeller, the system of the United States, the system of Henry Ford Motors Company called patents is what I'm very proud about. With my barcodes, I'm very proud about. There was nothing wrong with my English system. What George Washington said, right. Nothing wrong with it. Declaration of Independence. Your world was crazy trying to uncreate the word Lohem from the word female, and you don't have one letter L for the word female, but you never had the word Lohem of Elohim in English language. So with Isaac Corey Aerosmith, our trustee and chief justice, Isaac Corey Aerosmith, Isaiah Christ Smith, we have 1 millennium to figure it out. I think the answer is at May 19, 2017, where you answered Lohem and Elohim. I am the original word Lohem. I am love Elohim, the original word. That's your first punch, Calvary Studios. I am the new word Lohem. I love you Elohim, Elohim, the new word I am. God Yahweh. So second little strike right there at Calvary Studios, May 19, 2017. I am the word, little Lohem, love Elohim, the word I am. God Yahweh. Well, that's how that's going to work right there.